Greetings and a hello to everyone. I am V Gaming Junkie. Welcome back to Fallout 4 Nuka World. Hello, Gary. Good news! I'm done screwing around. No more beating around the bush. There's no more little quests to do. Well, I mean, there are these medals, but you kind of have to wait until the power is restored before you can get the treehouse one, so doesn't really matter anyway. It's finally time for me to pick a side. Which means before I do that, I better save. Like, make a manual save right now. There we go. I choose to side with the traitors.
If it isn't our new overboss. Pleased to meet you. I'm Lucy.
I'm pretty sure Lucy was added with this mod that I had installed, Nuka World Reborn. It gives you another way of taking over Nuka World for the merchants. Apparently one that's much more interesting than the vanilla one, because the vanilla one's kind of lacking. Mostly.
Are you an operator?
Don't let the attire fool you. I'm a traitor, much like Fritch. I'm being held on a tight leash to dish out the prototypes I've been developing.
Really?
Pleased to meet you too.
Good to see a nice raider, for once.
What are you doing here?
The operators gave me this lab to develop prototypes for them. Sure beats sweeping the streets, that's for sure.
What sort of prototypes?
Well, I haven't exactly developed a successful one yet. It is still a work in progress.
Is that so?
This lab is not sufficient to create prototypes.
Oh, right. I admit it. It's not enough for my experiments.
Alright.
Say, if I were to get rid of the raiders for you, would that help you in any way?
Call me stupid, but you'd make things a hell of a lot worse than they are now.
Really?
What do you mean by worse? They're oppressing you after all.
It's complicated. Look, I don't know you. I'm not going to divulge my private information to a complete stranger. If you really, and I mean genuinely, want to help me, you can do a small favor for me.
Okay, and hello, Gamma. We're finally getting into the meat of this. This is Nuka World Reborn, so it's different than how they solve things in the vanilla Nuka world. It's more interesting, I think.
What sort of favor?
The entire peace treaty between several raider gangs is absolute horseshit. It can never last for any decent amount of time. I need you to find evidence of any wrongdoings and violations for the treaty. Holotapes, notes, that sort of thing. If you're serious about helping me, you'll do exactly as I ask.
Ah!
Now, run along.
See, I like her style. We're not just gonna massacre them as one. What we're going to do is we're going to play them against each other, which is what happens anyway. Because basically, in the pro-raider side of things, you basically have to wipe out all the other leaders anyway. Because, you know, the unity will never last, like she pointed out. So, in this little mod here, you're sabotaging them on purpose in favor of the traitors. Hey, you gotta admit, it's a lot more clever than just taking them all on yourself. You know, a little more underhanded. A little more clever. Something that Monica would do. Because being underhanded is something she's good at. She proved that. Railway rifle. It shoots railway spikes. Sever body parts and pin them to walls. Damn. Also, what is with this wrench knife looking thing? Because of the spread inherent in this class of weapon, shotguns do more damage the closer they are to the target. Ah, go figure. In here I thought shotguns were sniper rifles. Gary, when were you going to tell me that shotguns weren't sniper rifles? Doom was lying to me. Well, I mean, the pump-action shotgun is pretty decent at medium to long range. More than the double barrel, anyway. The double barrel is where it really starts going downhill at range. Now, let's see. Help defend country crossing? No, thank you. Find evidence of the violations of the treaty. Right. Actually, before I do, I may as well just get the Ferris wheel medal, because I'm pretty sure it's in Kitty Kingdom. I may as well get that one then. I can't get the treehouse one, but I can at least get that one. That's right. I haven't completely stopped doing pointless side crap. Well, not pointless, but you know. Still a shame that I can't just hack that Securitron, well, that bot that was hacked to say crude things. Now, let's see. Where is that Ferris wheel? Surely something as big as that would be immediately apparent. Theoretically. But then again, all these buildings are pretty big too, especially that castle. So who knows? Maybe this... Okay, there's the Ferris wheel. No, it wasn't hard to find at all, I'm just an idiot. For some reason I thought it would be in, like, Nuka Town, USA. Like the main section. You'd think that's where a Ferris wheel would be. Like, that wouldn't be something you would associate with kids. Or at least I don't think so. I never struck a Ferris wheel as a kiddie attraction. Just me. Let's be real, it is commonly seen as a place for couples to enjoy together. There we go. Now the only one that's left is the treehouse, which I cannot get yet. Super. No reason for me to screw around any longer. It's time for me to sabotage these raiders. I'm not pro-raider, and I never will be. I have about as much of a chance of joining these raiders as I am of joining the Kermies. And we both know, better dead than red. As Liberty Prime once said. Actively blocking against a melee attacker might cause them to recoil and deal no damage. Cool. I'm happy for you. Anyway. Time to find evidence of this peace treaty gone wrong. Strange. You know what? Let's listen to some good old Doki Doki music.
Connie Allen there with
Or this guy first, I guess.
Rocket 69.
Oh, you're just gonna cut yourself off there? Wow, dude. Wow. That's, something, ain't it? Awkward. Yeah, I can imagine, Gamma. Luckily, I don't have to because the Ferris wheel isn't even functioning. That's the best case scenario if the Ferris wheel doesn't even start. No problems then. Unless maybe you just sit on it and then it collapses. Which wouldn't be so bad if you're on ground level. Okay, time for the overboss to perform some inspections. You guys don't mind, right?
Been waiting for you.
Yeah,
I heard that a group of soldiers.
I imagine you have been waiting for me.
Soldiers? Constabulary? What are we calling them now? Soldiers from the Brotherhood of Steel were spotted in the Commonwealth.
I wish it would quit cutting out the radio when it's in a loading screen. I mean, hell, the BioShock games were able to have music playing and even have an interactive loading screen. Why can't Fallout 4?
Or a wolf, because the pack only runs with wolves.
I'm a shark. In fact, I had a shark power suit not that long ago.
Sounds like they were,
Next are for sheep.
well, they were kind of in trouble at the Cambridge police station. They were in pretty bad shape for a while.
Anyone seen Futurama?
But
I am proud to be the shepherd of
the
this
Vault
herd of
Dweller
sharks.
showed up. They gave him a hand,
Hey there, little buddy.
or a gun, or something. The
Yes?
Vault Dweller helped them, is what
I like dogs, though. Nuka Town backstage.
Right?
We're all gonna die. We're gonna die, aren't we? Hey there, little Bart dude. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hey there, buddy.
The pack
Here's
lets
a real
it
classic
all
from
hang
good old
out.
Nat King Cole.
Ain't no one
Orange
sad
color.
about
Sure.
it.
And it's a good
Oh,
one.
look at that.
No matter
Nobody
what anyone says.
even cares that I'm just gonna grab the evidence of their wrongdoing. Like, oh well, I guess you're the overboss, so we can't do shit about it. Find evidence of the violations of the treaty. Maybe I should have just played it first. Because now I gotta find it. Frickin'. There really needs to be a way to sort it by the last one you've gotten. That'd be great. What the? Where was it? There we go.
Remember that operator I gave a nose job? Well, she came around with some pals, tried to get a jump on me. Now I got 3 dead ops in that dumpster, the one where we stashed those chems. Didn't mean to kill them, but when it's 3 to 1, you gotta go hard. Ugh, they're starting to smell. Get a crew, a couple hacksaws, and some shovels. Meet me back there tonight. And for fuck's sake, erase this tape.
You know the problems with raiders? They're too out of it, if you know what I mean, to actually bother doing that. They let their evidence hang out. Real stupid for them, isn't it? Ah, I love this song. The lyrics may not be the most profound, but the melody is just so amazing, isn't it? Time for me to shut up and let this song play out. Enjoy.
Got some kind of death wish? Oh, it's you.
Not supposed to hurt the other kid.
That last one died too fast.
Such a nice song, isn't it? Doesn't it just melt your heart?
So, you managed to find the evidence after all? Very well. My word is my bond. I'll tell you the conundrum facing Nuka World, and maybe you'll understand why I want to keep the Raiders alive. The traders and the Raiders depend on one another. We need the Raiders to provide security, and they need us to keep on providing luxury goods. However, recent events have shown that unless drastic action is taken, the very chain of dependability would break down. I would need your help. And if you do help me, I'll make sure you're compensated much more than the Raiders could ever bestow upon you. And here's just a taste of your riches, if you work for me.
I like this girl already. Where do you want me to start? Right, actually, I want an explanation first.
You owe me an explanation.
Ignoring your rather impolite tone, I did say my word is my bond. Go ahead, and ask me what questions you have.
Alright, I will.
What's your long-term plan?
As you probably noticed, the Raiders are living in shit. Trash piles, dead bodies everywhere. My vision for Nuka World is the complete opposite. I want Nuka World to be the shining light on the horizon, filled with all the casinos, booze, and all the Kims that one would want. But the Raiders continue the status quo, which is bad for business. If they're not going to deal with the issue, then I'm gonna have to take matters into my own hands.
You know the funny thing? I actually thought about how it's a shame that you can't revitalize Nuka World like Mr. House did to the New Vegas Strip. And what she described sounds a lot like the New Vegas Strip, doesn't it?
What do you really do?
I'm responsible for brokering trade deals in Nuka World with outside groups. That's all I can tell you at this point in time. Nothing against you, it's just I need to ensure that people are completely on board before spilling the beans.
Why do you need to keep the Raiders alive?
I told you, didn't I? The traders and raiders depend on one another. We need the raiders to provide security, and they need us to keep on providing luxury goods.
Right, okay.
That's all I had.
Alright,
Where do you want me to start?
Where do you want me to start?
your next assignment will take you to the Hebologist camp outside of Nuka World. Their presence is interfering with the operations of one of my allies. I don't care how you go about it, but I want them gone.
Very well then. Very well then. The casinos were all originally Raider clan. Oh, that's a good point. They were all essentially nothing until Mr. House brought them in and sort of revitalized them, even though one of them wanted to get back into cannibalism. But for the most part, he civilized them. Too bad you can't do the same thing here, huh? These ones are kind of too stubborn. Even though I'm their overboss, if I tried to tell them something like that, they'd turn traitor in a second. Let's be real.
Johnny Mercer.
Where's the... Okay, I need armorer, I think. There we go. I should have been doing these a long time ago.
Listening to Diamond City Radio.
Luckily, I've got a lot of healing items. All those gator claws gave me a lot of stakes.
This is
Not to mention I got a lot of Nuka Cola and the like. I don't think I gotta worry about health.
Okay.
At most, maybe ammo. But I can always just return to the Commonwealth and buy some from Diamond City. I've got a decent amount of caps right now. So that wouldn't be a problem. I've got 9 fusion cores, which should easily get me through Nuka World at least. Most likely. Now where's the other goal? She said she needed someone outside of Nuka World dealt with. But is that the... Okay. Optional. Kill the Hubologists. Help the Hubologists. Oh, that's funny. That's kind of funny. Okay. Right, I should do that eventually too. Keep working with Lucy. Raiders versus traders. Sure. We'll go with that. That's the only... Okay. Help the Hubologists. I guess I'll fast travel even though it's not that far away. The more I can save on the power cores, the better. Now that's a good stuff right there. Of course, if I did things the Monica way, I would just betray everyone because I only care about the player. But I'm the player. Maybe I only care about the viewer, you. Maybe I'm doing all this for you and screw everyone else. Just kidding. Or maybe I'm not. Who knows? Nuka Cola bottle. Too bad it isn't some Nuka Cola. I love how all this trash is basically just a texture. So none of it I can actually pick up. You see that? If you look at it the right way, it's clearly flat. Oh wait, no, not all of it's flat. Like there's a teddy bear in a glass that is not flat. Actually, now that I'm looking at it more carefully, a lot of it is 3D modeled. But sadly, I still can't pick any of it up. It's just decoration. So sad. But yeah, if it was up to me, after I got the Raiders out, I would basically clean up Nuka World and bring it back to where it was before. Well, maybe less corrupt. Because, let's be real, the Fallout universe is kinda crap sack. Where everything is especially pre-war, a lot of it, most of it was corrupt as hell. So, I would bring back Nuka World, but make it more legit. I imagine wastelanders from all over would pay a lot of money to get into a place like this. I mean, forget about your problems for a minute, see an amusement park. They would be practically throwing caps at you. Seems like it would be such a wealthy venture. Too bad the Raiders don't have an eye for vision, do they? They'd rather just sit around and get high.
I wouldn't swallow any of this if I were you.
Don't worry, I've got the scrubber helmet. We're good. We good, homie. Cubologist camp. Excellent. Huh, this is neat. Apparently killing them is optional, but I could just help them. Maybe I should help them instead of killing them. The less people I have to kill, the better.
Don't go bothering me. Dara is who you want to see.
Well, where's Dara?
Suit of hers.
Welcome to our camp, stranger. You should go see Dara.
Oh, wait.
Front by the mailbox.
Maybe she's the one who gives you the quest.
I saw something. Still here.
Friggin' ants. Maybe she's the one you gotta give the spacesuits to, because they are still stuck in my inventory.
We are Hubologists. You may have heard of us. No? Ah, well, if you've come seeking answers to life's great questions, Hubology has them. While I sincerely hope you'll join us, even if you don't, I'm in need of a person of action.
Anyway.
Hubology? What is that?
Before the Great War, a brilliant writer named Dick Hubble invented a process for expanding the human mind. Through the process of alignment, he was able to give his followers great mental powers. I am his direct descendant and keeper of all his secrets, collectively known as Hubology. If you are really interested in joining us, go speak to Phil about having an alignment. We can help you find inner peace and happiness. We can help you master the amazing powers of the mind.
Amazing powers of the mind? I don't know about you, Gamma, but it sounds like these guys might be psycho. Nuts. Haha, you see what I did there?
I'm always for hire if the price is right.
Good. We need spacesuits, like the one I'm wearing. I'll pay you 200 caps for 5 of them. I've learned that there are some in the galactic zone of Nuka World. I lost 2 followers trying to get them ourselves. I'm hoping you'll have more luck.
I actually just recently beat Psychonauts. Really fun game. Maybe I should play the second one eventually. Tell me what you need them for.
What do you need spacesuits for?
I suppose there is no harm in telling you. They will protect us in the battle to come.
The battle to come, huh?
I've already got them.
Hub's blessing. It was truly fated that we meet. Here is your payment. There is something else, though. We need to take control of the spaceship in the junkyard. Will you help us?
Thank God I got that dead space out of my inventory. Sure, why not?
Why do you want to capture the spaceship?
It is central to Hubology. We are destined to make it fly. More than that, I cannot tell you. It is secret knowledge reserved for AHS 7 members.
Revitalizing an old place and wanting to go into space. This keeps sounding more and more like Mr. House by the second, doesn't it?
Together, we can capture that spaceship.
I knew I could count on you. Let's go tell the others. Everyone gather. Form the wheel.
I could probably give these people a helping hand. I want to hear her perfectly clearly. So I gotta get up to her face. Because the game will drastically decay the sound volume.
The time has come.
Hubcap.
Hub's grand plan can enter its next important phase. All of your hard work has borne fruit. We can liberate the junkyard and take control of what we need. Thanks to our mercenary, we have the spacesuits to protect us from the robot guards. So put on these spacesuits and take up your arms. We have a mercenary to lead us into combat. They may be a bit snug at first, but they'll protect you.
Fortunately, I don't need that. I've got my Nuka armor. Yeah, how badass is that, huh? I bet Sierra wishes she had this, huh? She's a Nuka Cola fanatic. Can you imagine? Well, too bad for her. Maybe if we find a second one, she can have that. This one's mine. I'm the overboss, motherfricker. That means I call first dibs on everything. You dig? They're rats. Calm down. I'll kill them if you want.
Karma's paying off.
Babies at that. Jeez. Just chill. I'm pretty sure they're not much of a threat to us. Okay, bloodworms are pretty annoying. Granted. They were a big annoyance in the gulp. Dry gulp, I think that's what it's called. Look at that. Is that where we're headed? I think it might be. Ugh, disgusting. You know, I realized something recently. I still haven't finished Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. So that's a possibility. Of course, I've got a poll of it in my community tab, so you guys can decide which you'd rather see. I've got, I think, Rage 2, and then Pokemon Arceus Legends. Yeah, good thing, Gamma. So the choices, from what I remember, are Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Pokemon Arceus Legends, Rage 2, and I don't quite remember the fourth one. I'm sure it'll come to me. Oh right, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I had that on the poll too. So whatever you want to see, let me know in the poll while you still can. The poll will probably last until Sunday, which is basically the day before the live stream, so vote quickly. You know, if you care about that sort of thing. I figured Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order would probably be the most fitting replacement, because it's also a science fiction Soulsborne type of game. Albeit easier than Soulsborne. So going back to it would probably feel easier. But hey. Well, wasn't that delightful?
Keep your eyes peeled for threats.
You got it, buddy. Let's listen to some Doki music.
If you haven't been a good neighbor recently,
Or this guy again.
certainly haven't. I haven't been anywhere. You might
Hey,
not
pal.
know about the latest news
I'll
there.
catch up to you. I'm
You
too
may
old
have
More of
for
them, huh?
this.
Bobby No Nose, which out of context sounds pretty funny. But I mean, she's a ghoul, so it's actually sort of
Let's take over this place, huh?
literal. Anyway, there was talk.
In the name of the Habologist.
Maybe up to something.
Oh, wait. They're that way, I guess.
Say, hypothetically, something sort of big.
Wait a minute.
Yes, yeah, maybe. Who
Okay,
knows,
this is
though?
weird.
Huh.
Thought we were supposed to take over the junkyard. Why is it pointing me in that direction?
Sort of disappeared. No sign of her.
Where is the
Nothing has
spaceship?
gone missing, at least not that I've heard of. Which
Uh-oh.
isn't
Who's shooting at me?
much. This is a serious news story. Don't undercut yourself.
Oh, I see.
Did
I got an
something
idea.
Wrong? Or was it so successful that
Hey, buddy.
no one knows about it?
Who needs to destroy them when I can
There
just
may
do
never
this?
be answers, which makes it kind of hard to, you know.
I don't want to have to
report on it.
destroy them.
Maybe
Why waste good robots, huh?
maybe a short trial. Now I'll play elephant.
Well, if they end up getting destroyed, it won't be my fault.
Enjoy.
Oh, boy. It's actually good music for this. That's good. That's a good point, but I don't think I want to play it quite that far. Maybe Jedi Knight. Jedi Knight seems like a good compromise, don't you? Don't you think? Uh-oh. We got some serious robos here. This one means business. Fun. Shut down unit. Maybe it's because I'm playing as Monica, who is an AI, or at least, you know, role-playing as Monica. But I have a soft spot for these robots. I don't want them to be destroyed. They're just following some glitchy programming. It's not like they're supposed to be hostile. If I can just shut them down, why not? The least amount of destruction possible. Obviously, that still leads to a lot of destruction. But necessary destruction. I cannot jump up here to save my life. Well, I can jump up here. Is that the spaceship? Because it sort of just looks like a gimmicky UFO. Maybe a ride or something. Doesn't seem like something you could actually pilot and make run. See, these ants, on the other hand, they're gonna die. Huh. That was a legendary. It shows how weak they are at this point in the game. That I killed a legendary in 2 hits. Didn't even realize it was a legendary. I guess the fact that it survived the first hit means it was legendary, huh? Damn, can't get up there. Or now I can. Gotta say, can I get up here? I can. Cool. Maybe this is where the spaceship is. It's a spot I can go into, so it's gotta mean something. Oh, what the hell is this? Radiation. Thankfully not a lot of radiation, but still. It was a little radiation. Which I do not appreciate at all. Also, was there something there for me to grab? Why was there an interaction? Well, that was supremely screwed up. Sadly, when OBS crashes, it has a tendency of taking other programs down with it. Especially other programs that rely on the GPU. I think that's it. It's because I'm using the GPU driver. I'm using the GPU encoder. So I'm guessing what happens is that OBS somehow crashes, or maybe it's the GPU encoder itself. Maybe it's the GPU driver, I should say. Maybe it's not causing, maybe OBS isn't causing Fallout 4 to crash. Maybe what's causing OBS to crash is also causing it to crash. Maybe I should update my driver at some point. Which I will do immediately once this live stream is over, because I don't want you to have to go through that, and it doesn't happen that often, so hopefully we can get through the rest of this without any crashes. Hopefully. You know, fingers crossed, right? Activate them while standing up. That sounds weird, doesn't it? Activate them? Wouldn't the right term be interact with them? Shouldn't that be an interact button, not an activation button? It makes it sound like they're all robots. And I know Monica is an AI, but that doesn't mean they all are. That just sounds weird, doesn't it? Yeah, just activate them to talk. Activate them while they're crouched in order to pickpocket them. At least the game actually started decently. Sometimes the game will be a complete asshole and refuse to load for some reason. Or it'll at least take forever to load, so thankfully that's not the case this time. Hey, buddy. Sorry. I don't want to destroy you, so I'm just gonna shut you down, okay? Is that okay? Is that okay, Pumpkin? I think I made it to the spaceship. Ultimate UFO. Cannot be opened. Well, how am I supposed to open the damn thing? I cleared a path to it. Don't you just love the Banjo-Kazooie remix of Doki Doki? Yeah, huh? Imagine if those two joined the club. Monica wouldn't be the only one making fourth wall breaks, would she? Ooh, what do we have here? Pretty good shit. Too bad now I'm over encumbered. Or at least watch someone else play it. Although, the base Doki Doki is free. So, yeah. Nick, where are you? A lot of people made mods of it, too. Which is funny. There's this one video where Vegeta appears in the game, and then he talks about conquering Earth because basically it's the Saiyan Saga Vegeta. Nick, where are you? Oh good, it's the non-corrupt version of the song. It's a nice version. Dude, would you quit walking forward? I can't trade with you if you're too close, because the game is stupid. Anyway. Nice music. Lost my train of thought, but Vegeta. Oh, good, I get to keep one of these. Nick cannot carry anymore. Crap. Anyway, the Saiyan Saga Vegeta shows up in the game in this video. He talks about conquering Earth and how Monica should consider herself grateful to be servants of the Saiyan race, and then she just deletes them. Yeah, you don't want to piss off someone who can basically Thanos snap you. Or since it's Dragon Ball Z, I guess Zeno snap you. She can make you disappear. With a thought. So maybe you don't want to piss her off. Huh? Like insult her and say you will be enslaving her. That might make you disappear real fast. Just saying. Anyway, I need to shut this down before it causes me any more grief. That's some good steak right there. Okay, I can fast travel back anytime and you cannot fast travel when enemies are nearby. Perfect. There should be a stipulation to that. The enemies should be alert. That doesn't mean they have to know where you are necessarily. They could just be wandering around, but they should at least be alert before it counts. Otherwise, you should be able to fast travel. Like if there's an enemy nearby, but it has no idea that you're even there, or even cares to look for you, it should just let you fast travel. I mean, come on. because then it just becomes a game of find where the enemy is hiding from. Whoops, sorry, there was a mud crab tucked in a corner somewhere. You can't fast travel. Yep, totally makes sense. A mud crab is gonna stop me. Or the Fallout equivalent, a rad roach or something. You steal an item, the owner will generally attempt to take it back from you. If they can't, they may attack. At least there's actually an escalation before they try to kill you. I know in at least Fallout 3 that happened. Go and find enemy. Don't worry, you can still retrieve any loot from their pile of ashes, or puddle. That's lovely imagery, isn't it? Nice robot armor. Rock 'em, sock 'em, robots, baby. Yeah.
That was Butcher
Excuse me, Nick.
by Roy Brown.
No, it was not.
Hey,
Not the other
But I'll forgive you for the confusion.
What's the plan?
Can't you see this is a land of confusion? Bow, 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 bow. Sorry, had to. I'm not sorry.
There are some rumors out there in the Commonwealth that I
Really?
heard.
What
Another
rumors?
One about the railroad, a group that actually helps. They help synths who want to escape the institute. Yeah. Well, maybe it's not just a rumor. I mean, it is as far as I know, of course. But I mean, they may
There we go.
actually be out there. It sounds kind of crazy.
It is
If
crazy.
you ask me. And
It's very
if it
crazy.
were real,
You're crazy, dude.
it'd be super dangerous. I bet.
Yeah.
I think
For
it's
you.
way safer to just sit here and play music.
Nice thing about this.
Why do these objects keep moving? Because I move them. And I forget. Here's music.
This guy's crazy. But I like him. I never did get to meet him. Maybe I should, eventually. Before I finish the live stream anyway. The series on Fallout 4. Of course, once I'm done with Fallout 4, I had this idea of whatever Fallout New Vegas mod that I can find that would replicate the Mojave. I think there's at least one that's that's got some progress on it, and there's a released version.
People.
But I don't know.
Maybe Bob Crosby was.
Those dear hearts
Well,
and
exactly.
gentle people
I mean, I'm not
who are copyright flagged.
either of those categories.
Excuse me. How do we get inside the UFO?
Excuse me.
You're more experienced at fighting than we are. How should we do this?
Right. Okay. When you hear me start shooting, you join the fight.
When you hear me start shooting, you join the fight.
We'll wait for that signal. Good luck.
Okay. I've almost done it already. I've almost shut down all the robots by myself. So I don't even really need their help. I can just shut them down. I can hack. I'm Monica, bitch. I can hack. See, look at that. Also, it's a really nice coincidence that I found that fusion core. Okay, turn the music back on. Yeah, things like Skyblivion and Derail and other overhauls, no idea how people can mod on that scale. There was one called Fallout 4 New Vegas, I think, and it looks very promising, but as far as I can tell, it didn't come along far enough to actually get any released version, but I think there is another one that does have a release on it. And I was thinking by the time I finish Fallout 4, by the time I no longer have anything left to live stream, that it would be in a playable enough state that I could at least, I don't know, squeeze out 1 or 2 streams, you know? Because I would love to see New Vegas enforce engine. Because I know it's popular to crap on Bethesda and praise up Obsidian, and I can see why. Their writing and RPG mechanics are vastly superior in my opinion. But Fallout 4 does have a couple of advantages. Graphically it looks better, and the shooting mechanics are better. So if you take that and combine it with Fallout New Vegas' writing and its RPG mechanics, then that's a recipe made in heaven. Don't you think? I think that'll be the best of both worlds if that could happen. I mean, hell, Microsoft owns both Bethesda and Obsidian at this point, so they could force Bethesda to work with Obsidian to make a New Vegas 2 or whatever they want to call it. Maybe Fallout Miami. I know there was a mod that was trying to make that with the Enclave, but imagine if that actually happened. Imagine if Bethesda made the engine and the RPG, no, the shooting mechanics, and then Obsidian did the writing, and they did the RPG mechanics. I think that would make a wonderful Fallout game, but that's just me. I guess I'm just crazy. Anyway, who's left? I clearly haven't cleared everything out. Maybe it's because I didn't. Maybe it's because the robots don't count as defeated because the engine is... There is a hitch with this where if you shut down the robots, they aren't counted as defeated. I guess I have to destroy them. Fine. Initiate self-destruct. Initiate self-destruct.
So, you know how I've been like
Careful, Nick.
practicing piano and stuff, and not really.
Maybe I should just destroy them with this. Might be safer. Yeah, I know. And it's more like the Mechanist all over again. Because that was a problem with the Mechanist too. Specifically, I had to use the console command because it was glitching. Or it just refused to count them as defeated, even when I literally destroyed them. Oh, cool. They're here. It's a shame, though, having to destroy the robots. I mean, I'd rather keep them. Because you can reprogram robots. Obviously, wasteland creatures and hostile people like raiders, they're probably not going to be convinced, but just a robot? It's a shame, it's just a waste. You can easily reprogram a robot. Especially if they aren't self-aware. Anywho. I think that, yeah, there was another security bot over here. And what do you know, there's a cave cricket too. Looks like an ant to me, but whatever. I guess ants and crickets can look similar if you're not accounting for size. Considering this is just an unnatural size for all creatures in this game. Here you go. Sorry. It's for your own good. Not really, but I'm gonna say it is. Feel better about this. Love how it's just breaking off parts of itself. Apparently that's a thing. I think that's how you're supposed to cripple it. Originally. But it doesn't matter now. Oh, crap. Nick? Okay, it didn't glitch out. That's what was wrong. I had to destroy them. Really sucks, though. At least it didn't bug out, but it still sucks. You know? Speak to who exactly? I wasn't paying attention. Talk to Dara after her speech. Oh, she's gonna give a speech now. Cool. I can't wait. Where's Dara? Oh, Dara! Where are you? Right there. Hurry up. We cannot proceed without you. Either it's not gonna fly at all, or something horrible is gonna happen. Or this is Fallout, so maybe it'll work. I would be surprised. I doubt that thing is made for, you know, air. Maybe they'll make it into space and then suffocate.
Excuse me.
We'll talk in a minute. First, I must confess.
We fought a great battle today. A battle we could not have won without our friend. But our work is not done yet. Taking the spaceship is not enough. It must be made to fly again. It must be ready to take us to our destiny. Soon you will earn the greatest reward Hubology has to offer. For now, rest and celebrate. You have earned it.
Hi.
What a glorious battle. You were magnificent. I promised you a payment. This gun was passed down from the Hub himself. Take great care with it.
Critical shots do double damage and the critical meter refills 15% faster. Neat. Too bad I don't have any AB rounds. So it's useless to me. Hooray!
I need your help for one last thing.
What do you need?
I need to get that spaceship powered up again. But we don't have any fusion cores. I have some extra ammo for the Hub's gun that I can give you if you succeed.
I guess. That's not a real spaceship, you know.
Why do you want to fix that spaceship?
It will carry us to our new home. More than that, I cannot tell you. You have not progressed far enough in your treatments.
Okay.
That's not a real spaceship, you know. It's just a carnival ride.
The Starfather has promised me that it will work. It may look like a thing of make-believe, but we will make it work with the Starfather's blessing. So will you at least get the power running?
Sure. Whatever you say.
I'll be glad to help.
Good. Once you get it powered up, we can work on making it space-worthy.
Okay. Missing power distributor. Ah, man. Do I have to give up four fusion cores? I guess it's for the right cause or something. Still, I don't even have a power distributor. Install a power distributor. Use 3 fusion cores. Just when I actually had extra fusion cores to spare. Install a power distributor. Maybe that shows me where I can find one. Or maybe that's actually why I got extra power cores. You found power cores in here specifically for this. Real shame, though. I mean, they kind of power my power armor. Would have been handy. Oh well. Like I said, I guess it's for a good cause or something. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna bitch about it. Because bitching is what I do, and the bitching shall commence. Oh, look at that. Whacker. Too bad I can't get those two. Oh, look at that. Vacuum tube. Ooh, a fusion core. Sweet. Buddy, why don't you, sit down? Hoop shot. Darn. Now, how do I get up there? Oh, crap. It's an alien animatronic and it was shooting at me. How do I get up there? Short of getting my science to 4 and building a jetpack, probably just take the stairs. That would make a lot more sense, wouldn't it? I don't have to be stupid about this. Sorry. Had to be done. Ooh, scav issue 2. Well, it's 25% combat knife and switchblade damage. Too bad this is a sword and does not count for either of those. Oh well. Nuka Cola Dark. Let's unlock the safe. I got over 99 bobby pins. I think I'm good.
Yes.
Very funny, Vexy. I mean, this is Nuka World and I'm wearing Nuka World power armor, so technically, aren't I? If you think about it. Power distributor. Here we go. Nice slam. Do the grand slam, baby. We gotta do the grand slam, honey. There's a medallion dispenser and I can't even use it. Well, ain't that just a load of crap? Too bad it isn't the treehouse one and I could grab one. Because then my problems would be over. Right here, right now. Oh well. Killjoy. Good to see you though, Vegsy. What's up? Alright. Okay, I guess I'll pop her in. Place power distributor, whatever. I think we're good now. Let's see what the ultimate UFO looks like on the inside. Pretty sure it's just a Nuka World ride. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it was a secret military project. Maybe it was actually made to ride. To fly. Who knows? Start ride. Oh! Oh, she's not gonna be happy. This really is just a Nuka World ride. Watch. Oh, no, I can't do it. She'll have to do it. Man! It really is just a ride. Maybe I should grab all those fusion cores. Too bad I can't. Real damn shame. Oh well. Nuka World, baby! Yeah, yeah, yeah! Hello there. Ow. Oh, sorry, but... Oh, shit. Oops. Oops. Yeah, that counted as a stomp, so I hurt her on the way down. My bad. I didn't know my own strength. Oops. Oh, where'd she go? Wait, what? Oh, please don't tell me that... Okay, good. I was about to say. It's been that long since I last freaking saved. Would have been better off just using an autosave. Excuse me, I need to talk to you.
Coming true.
The lights! It's amazing. You've done it. Into the spaceship, everyone.
I know, all I did was stomp her brains out, and they act like I'm their enemy or something. Have fun with that. Oh, they are gonna be.
Test of the system. Come inside with us and turn it on. You'll
Oh.
see that the hub's prophecy is true.
Oh, she is gonna be very disappointed. It's just a ride. It's not some kind of secret military project that Nuka World worked on. It's just a ride. It's not gonna do shit. I had to waste the fusion cores that I picked up for this. So I hope you guys are ready. Enjoy the ride, I guess.
By the hub, it's working.
Visions. I'm seeing visions.
Ugh. I think I'm gonna puke.
Something's wrong. Shut it down. Shut it down.
How do I shut it down? Oh, crap. Did they die? Why did they die? Maybe that's why this was in the junkyard. Oh, it makes sense now. Not to mention it was in the junkyard, so it was probably malfunctioning. Oops. Well, on the plus side, the spacesuits are no longer quest items. If I wanted to, I could make one of my... What's the word? Settlements? I can make the people of one of my settlements have them. They could be like the astronauts. That could be their theme. Maybe. Hey, Nick, you alright?
Hey.
Go on.
Was Nick part of the ride, too? I guess it's a good thing he's a freaking synth, huh? That probably helped him survive. If he was on the ride, too. Boy, oh, howdy. Yeah, there we go. I can actually put these in to somewhere else now. It doesn't count it as some kind of inventory item. Oh, that's nice. Well, Lucy did want me to either kill or help them. Maybe that's why it said optional help them. She wanted them dead. Well, she said out of the picture, so I guess if it had actually worked, that would have fulfilled it too, but clearly that's not the way it went down. Man. Now that that happened, I want to grab them again, but it won't let me. That's a shame. The point is that you had to give them up permanently. Well, Lucy, you got what you wanted. You're welcome. What can I say except you're welcome? Well, maybe that was seriously fucked up, and now I am responsible for all their deaths. Although, let's be real, even if it did actually fly off, it wouldn't have actually taken them anywhere. I really doubt they brought supplies to last. What, were they hoping to find another planet before their food ran out? Well, before they starved to death, really, because they didn't even bring food. What was their plan for this? What was honestly their long-term strategy? Because I'm beginning to think they didn't have one. You know? They didn't have a strategy at all. It was just wing it. So this was probably inevitable with or without my help. But yeah. Let's just move on, shall we? Luckily, this is close enough.
Things are boring.
I do appreciate that. I've still got 7.5 fusion cores, and I say that because the 8th one is halfway expended. But not too bad, not too bad. Hot dog tray. I don't like to break down the unique items that you can't find elsewhere, because then you'll never get another chance again, even if it is trash. It's potentially decoration for something. Mr. Handy Fuel, that's cool. Ooh, a stim pack. Darn, that was an empty. Nuka Cola. Nuka Cola Quantum, that's the good shit right there. That gets you a lot of health. Space radiation would turn them into ghouls. Well, apparently there was a ghoul kid trapped in a fridge for who knows how long, so maybe they don't need to eat. I don't know, it's inconsistent. And if you're saying, well, it's inconsistent with another Fallout game, no, that was literally in Fallout 4. There's apparently a ghoul kid who was stuck in a fridge for years. So, yeah. Unless there was somehow hundreds of years worth of food in there, which I seriously doubt it. Dying light, huh? Well, that's pretty much par for the course in games like this. Anywho, I better keep working for Lucy. I love Lucy. Is that the name of the show?
So you helped the Hybologists to do their bullshit UFO ride? Why do so many people believe their bullshit about Zeta radiation? Why do you believe it?
I didn't.
I thought you were sensible.
I-
Alright, I guess we could deal with those loonies later if they do end up posing a problem.
I didn't. They died.
Because you didn't follow my instructions, I'll have to dock your pay. Next time, please follow my instructions.
But they're dead.
Anyway, it's time for us to execute the next step of my plan.
Man, she acts like it didn't work as promised. What a douche.
Hi.
The next step is for you to pay a visit to an old friend of mine.
Honestly.
Particularly the director of the Nuka World Institute. A key supplier here in Nuka World. Her name's Masha. You see, they need a frequent source of test subjects, and we have an agreement that they only kidnap raiders. But paranoia between the raiders is running too high for us. We need to quash it before it becomes detrimental to our own business.
I see. You'll pay for this, Lucy.
So that's why you want to keep the Raiders alive.
Exactly. I'm glad you understand. So, just say the word and I'll teleport you straight to the Nuka World Institute.
Hopefully the Nuka World Institute isn't aware of what happened, because in case you forgot, the regular institute in the Commonwealth, I kind of blew them to hell. So, you know.
Will I come back all right?
Yes, the teleporter is perfectly safe.
Okay, beam me up, Lucy. Let's go for the Star Trek.
Beam me up, Lucy.
Some people like humor. I'm not one of those people. Anyway, hold still, please.
Yeah, I got that impression the first time I met you. You're supposed to be the good option compared to the Raiders. Or at least the more interesting. I guess comparatively speaking, you're supposed to be the better one between you and the Raiders. So abrasive, huh? I wonder if it's like the Institute, but like Nuka World theme. That would be funny. Wait. I'm mixing myself up here. Institute Labs. Yep, looks like the Institute alright, doesn't it? Wait a minute. Oh, it's somewhat different. It's not entirely the same. Hey there. Hey there. Not much of a talker, huh?
Excuse me.
Wow, nobody likes talking here. I thought it was a synth thing.
Hey there.
Come on. I know you're synths, but I mean, like, Data from Star Trek is talkative, at least. Even if he talks like this, in somewhat of a monotoned and emotionless state, at least he is quite capable of the human speech. I do believe that this is quite rude for you to be ignoring me like this. So I must ask that you cease this immediately. What the hell? Keep working with Lucy, okay. Sure, but, how do I know where to go? I am not sure where to go.
So, you must be the contractor who helped Lucy. Before we begin, I'd like to warn you that Lucy put a lot of trust in you. Don't sully it. So, let's get to the reason why you're here. As Lucy probably already told you, we need to reduce the paranoia of the Raiders ASAP. There's an influential Raider who's running his mouth all the time on conspiracy theories of our possible existence. Since it's unlikely he'll stop anytime soon, we need to replace him with a synth.
Okay, then. Huh.
I thought I was going to do good things.
If you want good things, go to Greg. If you want a long-term good society, do as I say.
Okay.
Where do you want me to begin?
Firstly, you're now one of us. We don't normally recruit into our ranks this quickly, but Lucy does put a lot of trust in you. This means you have your own room, which is in the hallway on your left past the reactor room. You can also use our food and requisition vendors. Now, these privileges will be revoked if you go against me or Lucy. Please remember that, as I won't repeat this.
Nice! I got a friggin' Institute, house. That's cool. I kind of wish I could have done that in the main game without taking the Institute path anyway. Move to our apartment in the Exiles' headquarters, go past the reactor room through the load door, and turn right. Greg is starting to have suspicions of you aiding and abetting his enemies. If you continue working for Lucy, Greg will no longer accept your help. Lucy has intel everywhere. If you continue working for Greg, Lucy will no longer accept your help. I never talked to Greg in the first place, so what the hell are you talking about? If you continue working for Greg, I didn't even talk to Greg, so shut your mouth. Never cross a Raider. Well, that's stupid. Give transmitter to Greg. Very well, then.
You must be new here. I'm Derek. Welcome to the Synth Integration Bureau.
Thanks.
Synth Integration Bureau?
Why, yes. We thought that treating synths like garbage was always detrimental to the productivity of the Institute. That combined with all the constantly escaping synths and the increased likelihood of a bloody synth revolt, makes this a more practical choice.
I see.
What do you do here?
I'm responsible for ensuring that Gen 3 synths get equal rights to humans. And if they want to leave, they're most welcome to do so. We do mostly use Gen 2s for manual labor, as my honest opinion is that you don't need a super AI to mop the floor.
So they're basically the Institute rolled together into the Railroad. We will make Gen 3 synths, but they are people too. Huh.
Glad to be here.
Glad you're with us.
Thanks. I guess.
That was all. Thanks.
See you around.
Oh my god, we have a new face here. You don't know how fucking happy you just made me.
How do you know I'm a new face when my face is covered by a mask? Helmet.
What do you do here?
I oversee the robots. Whoosh! They go whoosh! There were only a few of us when we built up this bunker, and I was lucky enough to know more about robots than any of them combined.
Someone's a little ditzy.
Nice to meet you two.
Well, I hope you'll stay here forever and ever. Oh, crap. Better get to work. Excuse me.
I don't know why the
Well, she's nice, even if she is a little bit on the...
uprising there is inevitable.
Well, I already just said it.
Unless things change.
Anyway, moving on. She seems like less of a nutter than Lucy, that's for sure.
Violating my personal space.
Much less. Hey,
I'm
buddy.
so glad we're under Mars's regime. At least she will make everything more efficient.
Now people are talking to me, huh? I guess now that you see me talking to your leader...
I hope you're settling in okay.
Look at that stuff. I love how it's not stealing either, it's just take. I guess it's just like, well, hey, newcomer. You can take anything you want, we don't care. We're not gonna stop you. That's nifty. Anywho. Why was I brought in here?
I'm so glad we're under Mars's regime. At least
You
she will
talked
make
about that
everything more
already.
efficient.
Hey, buddy.
I'm so glad we're under Mars's regime.
That's why they weren't
At
talking
least she will
before.
make everything
They're
more
clones
efficient.
who literally say the same thing over and over again. Awesome.
I hope you're settling in okay.
Thanks. I sort of am. What happens if I jump in this? Nothing. Huh. Weird. What, is there some kind of invisible barrier there? Maybe glass? I thought that mechanical arm was supposed to go into that, but I guess not. I made the wrong assumption.
Hey there.
They still don't like to talk, I see.
You must be our new recruit. We don't get recruits often, so please excuse our harshness to you.
Thanks.
What do you do here?
I'm in charge of bioscience. Unlike those chumps in the Commonwealth, we only develop plants which have an immediate benefit for us. So, sorry, but we don't have synthetic gorillas. But in its place, we have the terraced waterfalls that some of us have missed from the original institute. It's quite calm after a day's work.
I see.
It's alright. I understand.
Then I think we'll get along just fine. Look, I'd love to stay and chat, but I have to get on with my work. I'm already behind schedule enough as it is. We can speak later once I have some more free time, alright?
You got it. This one seems nice enough.
Good to see you.
Now they're acting nice to me. Isn't that weird? Oh, wait, the Commonwealth Institute had those too. Or maybe they're saying they missed them because I destroyed them. Oops. They don't know that.
I'm so glad we're under Mars's regime.
I'm so glad
At
I'm a
least
clone
she
who
will
says the
make
same
everything
thing
more
as everyone
efficient.
else. Blah, 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 blah. To the Institute, I guess. Kind of funny that I'm working for the Institute in a sense. But they don't know.
Is everything fine?
Sure, why not?
Is everything fine? Is everything fine?
How come I can't progress with her? What the? That's just an image, I'm guessing, because there's nobody talking. That was weird. Unlocked with the My Institute room key. Cool. That'd be interesting if that was the radiation scrubber. I said come in, don't just stand there. Institute jumper. Toilet tank cover. Activate. That's kind of funny. Periodic table of the elements. Okay, I guess Nick is busy hacking or whatever he's doing. Tarnished.
As long as you're carrying it.
Hey, don't tempt me, Nicka boy. I might just make you carry it. What would you say to that? Gonna be snarky about this. Maybe I'll make you carry it. That's what I thought. You'd best watch yourself, Nick. Excuse me.
Hey.
Is everything fine? Is everything fine? Is everything fine? Is everything fine? Is everything fine?
Would you have something else to say or, progress the plot or something? Because I'm apparently supposed to be talking to you, but you're being a creepy... You're being a creepy little repeater, aren't you? Let's see if that helps.
Is everything fine?
Ah, that's great. New teal rounded vase. I'm going to take all your stuff. Every time you repeat yourself, I'm going to take one object from this room until you're left with nothing. How do you feel about that?
Is everything fine?
Excuse me.
Is everything fine?
Okay.
Is everything fine?
Yep.
Is everything fine?
Hey.
Is everything fine?
You kidding me? You're carrying too much and can't run. Don't know what I expected. I mean, it pretty much does as advertised. Well, maybe if I sleep it off. I'll sleep in your bed. See if you're in a better mood then.
Is everything fine?
Hey.
Is everything fine?
Why will she not speak to me? Lucy has intel everywhere, never cross a raider. Greg will no longer accept your help. Inform Greg, give transmitter to... Oh, okay. Maybe I'm supposed to do that first. Who knows? Take her globe. I don't think you can. I mean, I'll check, but I don't think you can. Oh, you can. Cool. I'll take your coffee cup, too.
Is everything fine?
You know what? Maybe everything is not fine.
Is everything fine?
Lucy knows you're working against her interest and she'll no longer accept your help. Well, I mean, she's kind of dead. She's kind of too dead to accept my help. Don't you think? Yeah. Is everything fine? Is everything fine? Here. Clean up the blood. See ya. Never cross a raider. Okay, obviously that was a joke. Haha. As far as she knows, we haven't betrayed her. So take that. Consider that a lesson for you. Let this be a lesson for you. Do not piss off heavy. Ha 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 ha. You are tiny, and I am big. I could crush you like a grape. Okay, keep working with Lucy. I guess maybe that's why it mistakenly did that? I don't know. It's just weird. Okay, you just use the button, I guess. I took all her stuff anyway. I gave her the Grace from Bioshock 2 treatment. I may not kill you, but I'll take everything that you own. So, ha! I'm definitely not petty. You're petty. Successful attacks in VATS fill your critical meter. Once it's completely filled, you can unleash a devastating attack. Well, that was lovely. Wasn't it? I'd say that was super-de-duper. Oh, I see. It's probably like before, yep. It's like that Courser chip. Who knows, maybe they somehow put the Courser chip in me, or since I had a Courser chip already, maybe they just adjusted the frequency, who knows? Or maybe none of this needs to make any sense at all. How about that? Let's not ask questions. Mags and William Black run the operators from the parlor, their sanctuary in Nuka World's former theater. Cool. I love how you can't turn it any farther than this, because there's no backside to that. They didn't bother giving it a backside. They easily could. Am I ever encumbered? Okay, no, I'm not.
Over, boss.
What the hell?
Making trouble?
Just here to pick up some supplies, boss.
Anyway.
Damn Nuka Cola song stuck in my head again.
Damn Nuka Cola song stuck in my head. Damn Nuka Cola song stuck in my head. Stuck in my head. Stuck in my head. Yeah. Oh, I see.
Way to see this place.
I don't get it. Why am I moving so slowly? I think that may be why. Yeah, forget it. Quit asking questions that you aren't prepared to hear the answer to. Or are unwilling to hear the answer to. Wink. Loading. Please wait. Please wait, guys. "38 more minutes to go. Has anyone been enjoying themselves? I hope so. This is taking way too long to load. I hope nothing's wrong. It's not like my hard drive is being diverted for other things. I don't make local recordings of this, so that shouldn't be a problem. There we go. Finally. I think Greg is one of the raiders. Thank you. I appreciate it. Cappy's Cafe. Right, they are in fact one of the raiders. Raiders of the Lost Ark. Wrong thing. They're raiders and they're after my Lost Ark. Huh, neat. So far, Pokemon Arceus Legends is beating everything else in my poll by a landslide. 80% Arceus Legends. Interestingly, 1 vote for Rage 2. So that's interesting.
Nisha really only has
Hey, buddy.
Hey
there.
boss. How's it going?
Pretty good. Take this transmitter.
Take this transmitter. A courser will pick you up shortly.
You paid for this.
Greg knows you're helping his enemies and now will no longer accept your help. Huh. Weird. Perfectly preserved pie. Yeah, Raiders versus Traders has also failed. This is basically a third option. It isn't essentially just helping the traders in a more interesting way. It's basically helping the Institute. Failed. Speak to Marcia. Well, at least I proved loyal. What the hell? Okay. So nobody's turned hostile against me yet. They're just practice shooting. Hello.
Hi there. If you have any questions about Nuka World, I'd be delighted to answer them. And remember, if you collect a full set of park medallions, I'll give you a
better be a very good reward. Bye-bye. I don't want to be around for your malfunction. Return to Marcia. Kind of funny, isn't it? I blew up the original Institute in the Commonwealth, and now in Nuka World, I'm basically helping the Institute. Hey, I'm playing both sides if you think about it. Any hoot. Let's have some fun here. This is indeed a very interesting mod, isn't it? Well, I guess I'll inform Marcia that it has been done.
Looks like Greg won't be flapping his mouth anymore, all thanks to you. I suspect 500 caps are adequate for your services.
Oh, that's pretty good. Thanks.
Hey there.
By the way, Lucy wants to speak with you. I'd hurry if I were you. It sounds rather urgent.
Finally! Finally, Lucy wants to talk! Instead of just... No, I don't remember what she said. Everything fine? Is that what she said? Yeah, forget it. For her to be a parrot and say the same thing over and over again. You ready to talk yet?
I take it Masha paid you well for the previous task.
Oh yeah. No, it was an insult? Why was it that Marcia paid me and you didn't? Huh.
Why was it that Masha paid me, and you didn't?
We had an arrangement that she was the one to pay you this time. You're making a bigger deal out of this than it needs to be. You got paid, after all.
Fair point.
I'm ready for the next task, Lucy.
You're probably not going to like this, but it has to be done. As you may or may not know, there's a chapter of the Brotherhood of Steel around Nuka World, which is an imminent threat. I really hate ordering you to do this, but you need to wipe them out, for the sake of our safety and the Institute Exiles. Here, I've marked the coordinates on your map. No debates on it. This is your order, and I fully expect you to carry it out to the letter.
That's lovely. Now I gotta destroy a Brotherhood of Steel organization. Can I just turncoat and join the Brotherhood of Steel? I mean, they're gonna find out eventually that I blew up the Commonwealth Institute, so... maybe I should take my chance right now and join the Brotherhood of Steel if I can. Hey, if they're willing to take me in, I will turncoat in a second. You think I got any loyalties to these people? Huh, these people are chumps. They don't know what I am, or what I'm capable of. They're a bunch of fools. Fools! Besides, the fact that she paid me and not Lucy seems a little suspicious. Especially since she had to point out that it's no big deal. Sounds like she's trying to hide something, doesn't it? Let's see. Let's see if it's mandatory or not. If I can just join them instead.
The jewel green.
If I can, I will join them.
Green.
Darn.
I mean the.
That's
the
weird.
Green jewel of the Commonwealth. It's Diamond City.
Of course, they're on the entire opposite end of Nuka World. Good to know I've been fast traveling all over the place, huh? Can you imagine what a pain in the ass it would be if I was doing the story quest from the start? And then all of a sudden I have to trek all the way there. Luckily, I've already been throughout all of Nuka World, so I've got plenty of fast travel points. That is a perk of that, for sure. Well, not all of Nuka World, not all of the empty space, but all the main zones, the main attractions. Places where people would actually want to go, I've been. And a lot of them are pretty close to these edges here. There we go.
Sheldon Ellman wants his girl to crawl out through the fallout. But, I mean, if he cared so much, wouldn't he have been with her in the first place? I might be overthinking it. I don't have a girlfriend.
Okay, then. That was a dark joke. Moving on. Let's just listen to the lovely little piano music. Look at that. It's interesting seeing the little remnants of society. Don't you think? Brain fungus. Hopefully it's brain fungus because it looks like brains, not because it is. That would be a stupid thing. Mutated fern. Well, that's just lovely. Ha, indeed. It's an extremely dark joke, but an interesting one nonetheless. Probably not one I'm going to repeat, though. Just for obvious reasons. Abandoned military bunker. It's not abandoned anymore, I'll tell you that. They just want you to think that. Now where do I go? Gotta find out the secret behind this place.
You building a collection or something?
What if I am? You got a problem with that, Nika boy?
I feel bad tracking my muck through this place.
I can't interact with anything. Just the radio. Keep your eyes peeled, Nick. We're looking for something here. Anything. This is weird. What could I be looking for in here? Gotta be something. Some kind of switch or something. I know, these things are covered in buttons and switches and all sorts of new doodallies, but, I can't use any of them, so... Oh, here we go. Bingo. Clever girl. Abandoned military bunker. Now we're in business, aren't we? I'm guessing I'm still in the same loaded area, considering... It didn't show that it was in another area, it showed that it was in the same area.
What the fuck do you want?
That sounds really funny. Doesn't it?
What the fuck do you want?
I don't know why, but it sounds hilariously out of place, like they just got some guy to record it. It's not even filtered for the environment or anything, so it just sounds out of place.
What is this place?
A magical fairyland with pixie dust and rainbows. What do you think, jackass?
Well, maybe if Raccoon didn't hit his head when he was a child. More. Give me more. Oh, that's great. Huh. I'm with the Brotherhood of Steel in the Commonwealth? That's a lie. I mean, I helped them, but, I don't know if I'd say I'm with them. Probably not.
Can I come inside, please?
Well, since you asked so politely...
No.
Look, we really don't need a random wastelander to come inside our bunker.
Really?
If you really want to come inside, you better do a favor for us.
Okay.
What sort of favor?
One of my knights has gone to Kitty Kingdom to find pre-war tech, but hasn't returned. If she's alive, bring her to me. If she's not, bring me her holotags and any holotapes you can find. I'd say good luck, but you'll need a whole lot more than luck anyhow.
Oh, I cleared that place out. Don't worry about it. Find the missing knight. Use the distress signal on your Pip-Boy. Luckily, I've already cleared the place out. That ghoul that went crazy, Oswald, Yeah, I convinced him to fly the coop. So, it's cool now. I mean, she's probably dead because I haven't seen her. And I did have the mod loaded at the time, so you'd think that if there was a living person, they'd be somewhere, and given all the radiation and all the ferals and all the everything that was haunting that place, I'm gonna guess she's probably dead. Unless she just holed up somewhere, but let's be real, it's Fallout, she's probably dead. You know? Where's the distress signal? I don't see a distress signal. I guess you gotta be closer, huh? Yeah, look at that. Distress signals. I guess I'll go to the Kitty Kingdom now. I'm gonna turncoat. Find the missing knight. Screw the Institute. The Brotherhood of Steel may have some problems of their own, specifically not really being a fan of non-humans and all that, but at least they don't seem like they're just gonna go ape shit on the rest of humanity. So, yeah, I trust the Brotherhood of Steel more. If I had to choose, destroyed Nuka World, Brotherhood of Steel. New outcasts. Real shame I have to replace this music. Oh, I see. It's like when you located the Courser. That's pretty clever. Let me see. Is it getting louder or softer? I can't tell. I wish it was like the Courser one where it actually showed a visible signal. It's not. At least not normally. Maybe if it gets faster. Am I getting closer? Sounds like I'm getting closer. I can't tell. I'm deaf, clearly. Maybe I'm heading away. It's supposed to help lead me to her. Is she in here? It's getting louder over here, that's for sure. Ooh, safe. Damn.
Yes.
Well, if she wasn't dead already, she'll probably be dead by the time I get around to looking for her. Oh. I see. No way, that's a Pharaoh Ghoul. That was funny. Maybe she's outside of the castle. Because going over in that direction made it louder. So I have to imagine that maybe she's in this way. Oil canister. Cool. You trying to judge me, Nick? I don't appreciate your judgmental attitude. You know what? I doubt it's going to hurt me anyway. What the hell? How come I can't get through here? Nick, watch out. Okay, here we go. Employee tunnels. Oh, careful, Nick. A body. I just realized. That I can't even pick at. Well, that sucks. You okay, Nick? It was getting louder there for a second. Damn. It's getting lower. This is complicated. Heh. Very funny. You got some good jokes there, man. And now that I'm playing a game that doesn't enrage me, I can appreciate your humor a little better. I'll admit.
I've been told the Valentine detective.
It was getting louder for a second, but I don't know where it is. Oh, look at that. Decommissioned car. Where is she? Getting lower. Damn it. Fell. I've fallen and I can't get up! Damn. I ain't got a damn clue here. Where could it possibly be? She possibly be. It's getting lower or higher? I think it's getting lower. Damn. I think I'm just circling around the same places. Is it actually getting louder? Higher pitched anyway? Maybe she's outside of the Kitty Kingdom entirely. Gun and shop. Cool. Or just gun shop. Oh boy. Maybe. Over here somewhere, maybe. I'm thinking. I just gotta find a way over there. Oh crap, I went inside the Nuka suit, which makes you sink. Did not think this out very thoroughly, did I? Oops. Oops. Let's get the hell out of here. Good thing you can jump even when you're over encumbered. I mean, I'm not over encumbered right now, but it's handy for situations like this. Way to go, Nick. Maybe I gotta go around. Ow. This is freaking weird, man. I can't figure this out. I'm just gonna fast travel to the Kitty Kingdom and then just sort of dance around the wall until I find something. I'm starting to wonder if she's even inside the Kitty Kingdom. Then whatever gets me the loudest, I guess I'll look over there if she's not outside of it. Might be easier. Yeah. Assuming the distress signal even goes this far. Let me see. What the hell? Did it just go away completely? Ah, that's great. Does it only work inside the Kitty Kingdom? I see. Maybe she's outside of it. No beeping at all. Get a little louder. I think. I might be fooling myself, though. I honestly have no idea. Is it dying down now?
There.
Distress signal lost. Great. And now we've got a turret on our ass. Little bitch. Anywho. Need to get back to signal hunting. Or something. So wherever it is definitely not on the north side of the kingdom. Because it got lost entirely. It's getting louder. Must be on this side then. I'm guessing. Must be on the eastern side, I think. Somewhere around here. Maybe. I don't know. Now I'm getting a signal again. Weird. Gotta be somewhere around here. This is actually pretty tricky. I was told in the mod description that it would be a little tricky and you had to actually pay attention to do things. I guess this is what it meant. I literally cannot talk much because I would override the beeping. And I need to hear the beeping. Come on. It's getting louder. Near the Ferris wheel, maybe? Nope. Getting quieter again. Yep. Come on, get louder. It's getting louder from over here. Maybe I'm just clueless. But it seems like I'm getting a louder response over here. Definitely. Now I gotta get up there again. Nuka World problems. Do I have to go in the employee tunnels? Maybe. Let me check. It's always a possibility. Maybe that's what it wanted me to do. It would make sense if she held out in the tunnels, wouldn't it? It's beeping all right. Now it's starting to make sense. She wasn't in the main kitty kingdom at all.
After this, what say we find a place with a nice fire?
Maybe. Getting lower. I need to be getting closer, not farther. Ah, crap. Just another door. Damn it. This is bad. Getting louder. I just need to figure out where exactly. This has got to be it. Or not? Damn it. Seems like everywhere is just a way to get out. I don't want to get out. It's getting louder. I must be getting close. I hear it. Ooh, so close. Where is she? Damn it. She's right in here somewhere, I can tell. Or just beyond that. Maybe. Somewhere close. It's beeping like crazy. It must be in that previous room then. Or maybe above us, who knows? Never mind. Just another door leading out. Sorry, but this is just really tricky. I had it and then I lost it. I don't get it. How can it go from that close to just dead? That's her. Sorry, lady. You're not going to be using that, are you? Report back to the intercom. Let's see if she left any holotapes. I probably should have checked first. Before I just started grabbing everything. Night Sarah, right? Yeah, Night Sarah. Distress signal. There it is. Sorry, she died. Let's check this out. Who knows? Maybe we'll find out, huh?
This is Night Sarah. Designation R965 Alpha. There are lethal mist sprayers outside Kitty Kingdom. I repeat, lethal mist sprayers. I'm feeling sick from all the radiation. I'm not going to make it. But since I went through all the trouble, there's no new technology here. Just some voodoo and magic tricks.
Radiation poisoning. That's what killed her. I guess that shouldn't be too big of a shock, huh? I mean, it is Fallout. Probably one of the most common.
It was a pleasure to serve, Elder Edwards.
That would be the most common way to die in Fallout, just radiation. Well, may as well report on this, huh? I could keep working for the Institute, or I could turncoat for the Brotherhood of Steel. What do you think? Who should I serve? There can be only one. Huh. Right, okay. Going once. Going twice.
Yeah, you get what I asked you to get?
Yeah, unfortunately. Sorry. Here you go.
Yes, here you go.
No complaints? How refreshing.
Sorry. Oh, okay. That's a funny way of putting at it. Well, maybe if you didn't want to get blown to hell, you should have told your intercom guy to be a little more polite. Me. I'm that kind of guy. I will basically blow up an entire community if its spokesperson is rude to me. I'm the polite killer. The Institute looks so much nicer than this place anyway.
So, you managed to get the holotape and holotags where my dear Sarah has failed. Don't get too cocky about it, though. That isn't the most difficult mission that you'd face as an initiate. But, before you go out on the field again, I'd like to tell you a bit more about our chapter. Our chapter is splintered from Elder Maxon's ragtag group in the Commonwealth. We want to storm the Institute and take it for ourselves. But Maxon insists on blowing it up. We find that completely unacceptable. Our long-term goal is to destroy that Brotherhood chapter and then take over the Institute for ourselves. But we have problems a little closer to home, which prevent us from going to the Commonwealth in the first place.
Oh, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Huh. Yeah, the Institute's gone. I guess I'll never truly be their friends, can I?
You surely divulged that information quickly, didn't you?
Wipe that stupid smirk off your face, alright? As you can see, our numbers aren't exactly high right now. My subordinates would likely call me out on letting an outsider in too quickly, much like Maxon's Brotherhood. But fuck it, we need an extra gun on our side.
Sure.
Problems is in the Raiders, right?
Exactly. Glad I don't need to explain the problem then. All of the Raiders need to be wiped out. Every single one of them. Scum. If it wasn't for our limited numbers, I'd probably say that we stormed the place. Thankfully, Scribe Claire has been keeping an eye on the Raiders for quite some time. She has a plan which requires an extra pair of hands. Dismissed, soldier.
Okay. Huh. Yeah, even if I did decide to join them, they're not going to be too happy once they find out what happened. Then again, the Institute probably isn't going to be too happy either, so, yeah. I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't, aren't I? Well, this is cleaner than most of the waste, I'll give you that. Even if the walls still look like they're peeling and full of something. Huh, look at that. Getting rid of the Raiders. All gang allies. Scribe Claire is available as your companion. The first is to release the animals to massacre the pack. The second is to convince Lizzie Wrath on the parlor to make the gift. A gift to the disciples are packed, but we spike it with poison. Cue chaos. Huh. Well then. Escaped the Institute, huh? And these guys are such a non-threat, I'm surprised that this is even the option. This is even required.
This bunker's really cozy, isn't it?
You could pretty easily just railroad them. Make them do your bidding or something. Blast radius. Too bad I can't grab it. Untarnished coffee pot. A clean bread box that I can't grab. Really sucks. All the good stuff you can never get for yourself. And that's actually a container, too, which is really cool. My fridge can't do that.
Huh?
Fridge in the player's home, I mean. So how do I blow them to oblivion? I have no idea. Maybe the answer is somewhere else. Who knows? Oh, wait. What the hell? Huh. Okay, then. What? Okay, that makes no sense. But I already talked to him. Destroy the Nuka World Brotherhood of Steel. And how do I do that? Taking chances. Open the pack's cage. Poison. How do you even do this? This is weird. A little weird, don't you think?
Glad you're with us.
Is there any way to destroy them?
Victory is near.
Okay, maybe I'll just talk to her. See where we go from there.
Work, work, work. All the time, work.
I see.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, we're not lovers. Get off just a tad. Thank you.
Okay, then. I don't know how to blow them up. It just leads me to the intercom, which the intercom has already been used. So what's the point of that? How would you even do that? The embargo. Maybe I will end up working for the Brotherhood of Steel, just because I have no idea how to work for the freaking Institute from here. Blow up the Brotherhood of Steel, destroy it or whatever. And then it's literally pointing me to the intercom that no longer works because I've already used it. Doofus. Seems even mods can be prone to glitching. Echo, echo, intercom. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to say that is it for now. Thank you so very much for tuning in with me. My next live stream will be on Monday, 4:30 p.m. It will be whatever gets voted on in my community tab the most. Right now, Pokemon Arceus Legends is winning, but there is a chance to vote for Rage 2. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Or the like. Hell, you can even comment if you want to see something else. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I keep forgetting that one. But yeah, whatever one gets voted for, that will be the live stream on Monday at 4:30 p.m. I've got a review tomorrow. And I Let's Play every single day, 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. That's all Eastern Standard Time, of course, but you can always subscribe and radiation blast that bell icon if you don't want to worry about keeping track of time zones. A like and a comment always help on this video, but I just hope you genuinely enjoyed yourself, and that is it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Spread this video around like Coca-Cola and Disney, which is basically what this is parodying. And I will see you next time. Now go out there and capitalize on life. Peace out, have a good one, and have a nice and pleasant day.